Anandyatra, take everybody into this Anandyatra towards the Anandamaya Kosha. That is the real yoga.
Great.
And playing. No? Every day, 4 hours, 6 hours, 8 hours, 10 hours, I was playing. Holiday means the whole day. My professor was there.
Okay, great.
He said, you are not selected. Yes. That's how I came to research.
Like some divine plan was guiding you throughout the journey.
Correct.
Yes.
Caltech is a very big thing in California. But I said, having come to America, I have not seen snow.
Okay.
So my choice was Harvard because there was a lot of snow.
Yeah,
in California, you don't get much snow. That's how I chose. Purnamadaha, Purnamidam said, this is full, that also should be full. That cannot be Shunya. That's how the Advaita came. These are all incorporated in the Upanishads and other. And what is the relation between the two? Purnat, Purnam, Budachyate. What about 14 years back when the new administration came, new Prime Minister, they were very strong Islamic people. And they said yoga is Hindu, therefore we don't allow. Ban.
Correct.
Charya in its real sense means being in tune with Brahman. All the time in tune with ultimate reality. Yogastaha, Kuru Karmani, Vivekananda and Ramakrishna Paramahamsa were great because in the previous
Gurur Vishnu, Gurur Devo, Maheshwara, Gurur Sakshat, Parabrahma, Tasmai Shri, Guruve Namah. Today we are honored to have Yog Shri, Padma Shri Dr. H.R. Nagendra ji with us, and I am sitting at his house, Panchajanya in Vyasa. We are glad that sir accepted our invitation to come to our channel Anandyatra Podcast. So sir, welcome and grateful. Thanks to you that you accepted.
Thank you. All the best.
Thank you, sir. Thank you. How are you, sir?
Very good. Thank you.
Great.
Therefore, when Modiji came here in 1983, first time, then he is also a great devotee of Vivekananda. He saw scientific research is coming up, how it is shaping up everything. And then he also started working with us and then started learning. When he became the Chief Minister of Gujarat, he used to call our team every year and then come on, let's go there and then learn yoga. All his cabinet ministers and others were coming. We used to have 2 separate groups, In one group, myself and then 2 of us, teaching. He with his 30 people will be doing this thing, and here about 100 people were doing this thing. So 3 days, 4 days, he started learning. He is so brilliant, fantastic, Now, no more he needs any teaching.
True.
He will teach everybody.
Correct. And he is also like working at a global level, and what I feel like as a leader, when you are following something, like it's giving a role model to others also. That's why everyone like globally, like everyone is expecting yoga. And I was reading somewhere like at the background you were also present like in making this 21 June as an International Day of Yoga. Like Modi ji was at the front ground, but you have made a lot of groundwork there. Can you tell us a little bit about that?
Actually, this all was happening in Europe. Our Amrit Suryanand, he was doing this type of yearly thing, to bring a lot of people and then develop this. And then he said that we should develop this as a day of yoga for the whole world. Then he came here, and then we had that time V.K. Saingar, Shri Amrit Suryananda, all of us sat here and then said, we should think something like this thing to make yoga spread all over the world. And when we had to do, then June 21st. Why? That is the longest day. We were telling that in the name of Patanjali we should take this thing some other day. But we all decided, yes, 21st is a good day because they have the longest day. We decided. Then we took it to the Modi ji, and he was going for UNO. But what happens in UNO, you have to bring this as an agenda 6 months before.
Okay.
But it was not happening. Therefore, I told him, you give a talk and then let's see what happens. And then he had absorbed this thing. He gave such a brilliant talk. Everybody accepted. And for the first time, without an agenda, the 21st June was made this thing. It's a great achievement. Then our Modi ji said that what I was very surprised, he said, was 45 Islamic countries came forward, yes, we approve.
Amazing.
This is an amazing thing that happened. Because what was happening earlier, in Malaysia we had our work from several decades. A lot of our yoga teachers were teaching yoga, and it was all going on. But about 14 years back, when the new administration came, new Prime Minister, they were very strong Islamic people, and they said yoga is Hindu, therefore we don't allow. Ban.
Correct.
So many of our teachers were all in doldrums.
Yes.
They didn't know what to do. But once the IDY came, I went there to Kuala Lumpur, and there they called education minister, health minister called me, how to bring yoga. We want yoga in take a big way. And they started celebrating International Day of Yoga in such a way. This is the big transformation that has brought in the whole world, even in the Islamic countries. Recently I was in UAE, that Muscat, Bahrain, and also the Saudi everywhere. Saudi is a very strong Islamic thing. And the burqa was a must for all women. But now it has been made optional.
Correct.
Women were not allowed to drive. Now it has been possible. Such transformation happening in the world at large. That is the grandeur of the spread of yoga everywhere.
Yes. And the base of that is somewhat scientific research for that we are doing.
Exactly.
Like now we are not just following anything blindly, we are taking it for like scientific ground at the same time and following what is actually great energy and great inspiration. I want you just to say the last few words that you want to convey to the audience, like to the young people, whatever your final message is to all of them.
This year our target for IDY is going to be 30 crores.
Amazing.
So everybody should see that they start practicing the simple yoga protocol and see that they teach and bring this to all their family members and see that yoga spreads all over the country to greater and great extent. Ministry of Ayush gives a target of 30 crores. We should even reach 35 crores this year.
Great.
That is my ambition this year.
Great, Guruji, great. And it's really great to have honor to you on our platform, Anandyatra. And I hope that's why I put the name Anandyatra, because we are all on the journey of Ananda only.
That's the right thing to
Yes,
do.
and I hope all of you have enjoyed this session with our beloved Guruji, and you can see this whole podcast to see what are the insights of Guruji, what he thinks about, to go into his heart, to know about him. You can see this, and the vision that which he is living is to spread the yoga, to spread the teachings of Swami Vivekananda, Shardama, to all others. So thank you, Guruji, for coming to this platform, and really thanks a lot for coming to this.
Thank you. I wish all the best that the Ananda Yatra take everybody into this Ananda Yatra towards the Anandamaya Kosha. That is the real yoga.
Great, great, Guruji. Thanks a lot.
Good name you have taken. Thank you.